Church, we have to talk about something like right now. There's something that God's been dealing with me for the last couple weeks now. That's really been something that's been burning deep within my soul that I just need to get out. That God's been wanting to have me to say something publicly about it. For those who who this is for, and this is really something that has everything to do with the sovereignty of God. The sovereignty of God is something that has been challenged. It's the sovereignty of God that many in leadership have forgotten. They put their sovereignty, their plans in front of what God says, putting restrictions on people on who can come before him. Proverbs chapter 19, verse 21 says that many are the plans of man, in the minds of man, but it is the purpose of the Lord that shall stand. So what is the purpose of the Lord, you might ask? Well, the purpose of the Lord is for everyone to come to him. It is the purpose of the Lord that when 2 or 3 are gathered, so shall he be in the midst. It is the purpose of the Lord that we should not be like some who neglect to gather, but to come in and worship in the house of the Lord. It is also the purpose of God that we should not take part in the sin of partiality, creating groups, having segregation within the church, saying, hey, you're acceptable, but you're not. That's the purpose of the Lord. Oh, the purpose of the Lord is for if any one of you is sick, have them call on the elders so they can come and anoint you with oil in the name of the Lord. James 5. So are we usurping the sovereignty of God by putting restrictions on who can come to the house of the Lord? God does not need your protection. God does not need for you to protect the saints, the people who come and gathered. That's God's job. He's the one who protects. He's the one who anoints. He is the one who heals, not man. God can give man the intellect on how to do certain things for healing in certain circumstances. But at the end of the day, who do you put your trust in? At the end of the day, where are you going to stand and who are you going to stand on? Is it going to be Christ, the solid rock I stand? We sing that song all the time, but do you mean it? In times like these, in times like today, do we really believe what the Bible says about sickness? I'll just read a couple of them if me may have forgotten. Psalm 34:7 says, the angel of the Lord encamps around those who fear him, and he delivers them. Exodus 15:26 says, he said, if you listen carefully to the Lord your God and do what is right in his eyes, if you pay attention to his commands and keep all his decrees, I will not bring on you any disease I brought on the Egyptians, for I am the Lord who heals you. Do we believe that? Psalms 103 verse 3 says, who forgives all sins and heals all your disease. Deuteronomy 7:15, I, the Lord, will keep you free from every disease. He will not inflict on you the horrible diseases you knew in Egypt, but he will inflict them on all who hate you. These are just some of the scriptures. Do we believe that God can protect you? That God will heal you? That God will provide? But it seems as though that many of us are just really leaning in whatever the plans of man are, and leaning more on man for our deliverance of pestilences, our deliverance of sickness and disease. Nowhere in the Bible does God give restrictions on who can come to him. So why are you?